if you are just tuning in, there is news that we have AI improvements coming. They did say it was coming in the next update. So we're expecting that the update is probably going to be the first week of May. So let's chat about it, see what we're happy about, if we like these improvements. AI improvements that will take place with the new update. Here's a more detailed list of champions whose behavior in auto battle will be changed. Now, the first thing I do want to point out is that they did mention there was an AI priorities coming. This is not the same thing. This isn't the AI priorities. This is them working on AI in auto battles and how it relates to clan boss and how it relates to actions that they take in dungeons or in arena, okay? So this is not AI priorities. That's a completely different function that we should be getting at another time. So first one is Siffi the Lost Bride. It says she will prioritize her whirlwind romance skill in clan boss battles now. Okay. I actually have not used Siffi in my clan boss, so I'm not exactly sure what she does or what she prioritizes in clan boss, but this is what they're changing for her, is now she's going to prioritize her whirlwind romance, which is her buffs. Tyrant will now prioritize his Hellfire Torrent skill in clan boss battles, okay? So it doesn't look like it's anything earth-shattering, but he's now going to prioritize this skill. Shatterbones will now prioritize his Hail skill in the Fire Knight Castle dungeon, okay? Scylla of the Drakes says she's gonna prioritize her Wingbeat Flurry skill when it's off cooldown and there are 2 or more enemies alive. So this is her stun. So that's what they're saying, is that they're going to have her prioritize her stun whenever it's off cooldown and whenever there's 2 or more enemies alive. So what do you guys think of that? So some of the comments is you guys would rather she prioritize her revive instead. Interesting. Oh, you guys are asking about a void rebalance? You know, we could talk about that too, because they teased something on Twitter and I asked about it this morning. I did not get a response. So I don't know if it means that they're going to be rebalancing void champs or what they're going to do, but we could also talk about that later, and I'll show you what it was that I saw and that I questioned. War Mother. So War Mother will now use her Mother's Touch skill on bosses whenever the target has an active bomb debuff. Mountain King will always prioritize targets with block damage buff when using his Regal Force skill. Warlord will no longer use Orcish Ritual skill in clan boss battles. Robar will now use his Wild Swing skill even if there is only 1 enemy alive. Tyrell will prioritize his Humble skill when fighting the Fire Knight whenever the Cloak of Fire shield is active. I like that they've been looking at champs and how they react in Fire Knight against the Fire Knight boss. Tyrell will no longer use his Preemptive Strike skill in clan boss battles. So they actually have 2 changes with Tyrell. They have a change with how Tyrell responds in Fire Knight and how Tyrell is in the clan boss as well too. So there's actually 2 changes here for him. Eleanor and Xavier, these are some nice changes for them. So Eleanor will no longer use her Combust skill if the target has no poison debuffs. And the same thing with Xavier, is she will no longer use Deadly Catalyst if the target has no poison debuffs. So some changes that they made recently is that these 2, Eleanor and Xavier, don't use, I believe they don't use Combust on clan boss now, but they've been using it in dungeons and they would randomly combust or Deadly Catalyst when there was no poisons up. So this seems like a nice change for people that are trying to use them in dungeons and there seems to be some downtime on poisons. At least now it looks like they won't be wasting some skills. So this seems nice. And the last one is Maneater. Will now use the Siphon skill in the Spider's Den. So these are AI improvement changes that are coming. They did say that these changes are coming in the next updates, and we're expecting that that means the next update would be the beginning of May. So hopefully beginning of May. But here's some of the changes. I would love to know, what changes do you guys like? What changes do you not like? Are you happy with these? What do you guys think of this so far? This was just posted on Facebook and social media this morning, okay? There's a great commotion amid the mages of Teleria, for they can feel disturbance in the arcane balance of the world. The void stirs, aglow with newfound energies, and many champions attuned to its power still grow mightier.
An ancient evil awakens from slumber.
So with that, what do you think that means? Do you think that goes along with some of this AI rebalancing? I know that they've been talking about, so there's a couple things they could be talking about here. They talk about a disturbance in arcane balance. The void stirs. Like there's a couple things that they're talking about. So, do we think they're talking about a rebalancing of void champions, as we've been thinking about for a while? Or do we think that they're talking about the new mission champ that we know is coming as well too? If you guys know what I'm talking about, is after Arbiter, there's supposed to be a new set of missions to get a new champion, and he looks like some kind of samurai lizard kind of champ. So what do you guys think this is? Do you think this is a hint at Void rebalancing? Because they showed a bunch of different champions that looked like they were Void champs. Do you think this is in regards to the new mission champ? Do you think this is a hint at another fusion that's coming? I would like to know, what do you guys think? And yeah, I see a lot of people commenting about how the animations are good. They do a really good job. It could be a hint at a new fusion. There's a couple things it could be a hint towards, and I would like to know what you guys think. Make sure you leave me some comments, tell me what you think. Void Tower, ooh. That's true, could be a new dungeon, could be a hint at a Void Tower. I will tell you that I asked and I did not get an answer. Surprise! I know, surprise. I don't expect I probably will. So that's why I think it's fun if we try to figure out what it is. You know? Dark Arbiter. Well, we do know that what's coming after Arbiter, like I said, some kind of like samurai lizard looking thing. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think. Make sure you leave me some comments and tell me, what do you think this is? Because this could be fun.